this is Kenya. Welcome back to Kenya's Decor Corner. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you will go ahead and click the subscribe button, and also be sure to hit the notification bell to receive alerts as to when I upload new videos. For my faithful family members, you all know I love you so much, and I appreciate all of your support. Now guys, this is the final week of the quarantine cooking collaboration, and I am so super excited because I have a treat for you all. So in all the other videos I showed meals or meal ideas or lunch ideas, and this time I decided to share a dessert. Now I'm not much of a baker, but there is at least one item I know how to bake from scratch. I can do a mean box cake, and I can do mean brownies from a box. But there's only one type of, it's really a bread that I know how to bake from scratch, and that is banana bread. So I had a lot of overripe bananas, and I needed to do something with them. And instead of throwing them away, I wanted to share with you guys a quick and easy way to use your overripe bananas by making some delicious, moist banana bread. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I make my banana bread, then just keep watching. Okay guys, so as you can see, I have some really overripe bananas, and these are going to make the best banana bread. When the bananas are brown like this, they are really sweet, and they're soft, so they're easy to mash. So that makes them perfect for banana bread. So I have 4 like medium-sized bananas here. So I will say you can use how many bananas you use would vary on the size of your bananas. So you want about 2 cups of bananas once they're all mashed together. So you would just have to kind of gauge that on your own. But I'm using 4 here, and that equals 2 cups for me. Now that we have all the bananas peeled, we'll go ahead and smash them up. And I'm using a fork because they're super easy because it's so soft, but you can use a potato masher if you wanted to, but you can see how easily they're mashing, so a fork will totally get the job done. So now that the bananas are all mashed well, we will set these to the side so that we can move on with our dry ingredients. So now I'm using 2 cups of flour. I already have 1 cup of all-purpose flour in our bowl, so I'm adding 1 more cup. Then next I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So that is 1, and then I also add another one. And then we have 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now we'll just stir everything together, and I'm using a spoon, but you can use a whisk if you like to, but I'm going to sift this through later, so I'm totally okay with just using a spoon to mix it all together. Now in another bowl, I'm going to mix in my sugar. So I'm using 1 cup of white sugar, and then I have 1 cup of brown sugar. And to the sugar, I'm going to add 1 cup of melted butter. So we'll just pour that in. And then after we've added our melted butter, we're also going to add 4 eggs. Now I'll just mix all these wet ingredients together until they've blended well. Now that the mixture is all incorporated together, I'm going to go ahead and add in our mashed bananas. So once we add all of those to the sugar mixture, then we will mix this in well also so that the bananas will be well incorporated. So here I'm using a spoon to mix in the bananas, but I also decided to switch to a whisk to incorporate them well, as you can see there. And now I'm using my sifter to sift in the dry ingredients, the flour, the baking powder, or the baking soda, and the salt. So I'm just going to sift all of that into our mixture, and then we will fold it all in together. Also, this will be a good time to go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees. So as you guys can see, I am just folding the mixture in together. I'm not stirring it or whisking it together because I want my cake to be very tender. So when you over mix it, then it can make it a little bit tough. So I'm just going to take my time and fold this in together until it's fully incorporated. As you can see, the mixture is coming together. And now that I have it all mixed together, I am using my greased loaf pan. I've used butter to grease the inside of the pan, and I'm just pouring the mixture into the pan. Now that you've gotten all that goodness into your loaf pan, it's time to add your toppings. So I'm going to add these chocolate chips to the top of our banana bread. Of course, you can add them within the mixture, but I like to just put them right on top. And also you can add in your nuts if you want to add nuts to your bread. But my son and my husband have nut allergies, and so we're not doing nuts in our bread. We're just going to top it with some chocolate chips, and I'm using about maybe a half a cup of chocolate chips, but you can use as many or as little as you like. Now we will allow the bread to bake at 350 degrees for 1 hour. And here is the final result. This bread is straight out of the oven and it smells and looks amazing. Guys, I have to say, Addison was like, "Mommy, can I have some now? Can I have some now?" He was so excited and could not wait to dig into this beautiful, delicious, moist banana bread. But of course, I'm going to allow it to cool off for about 15 minutes or so, and then I will remove it from the loaf pan. And now here it is, removed from the loaf pan onto a dish, and we are ready to cut into it. I should have been using my bread knife to cut into this banana bread, but this one will get the job done. And as you guys can see, this bread looks amazing. And here's a quick close-up look at the banana bread, the loaf that I have there on our tray, and the slice that I cut for myself. Guys, I have to say, I am so ready to enjoy this delicious bread. Okay guys, so I hope that you all have enjoyed this video, and if so, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. That helps me out tremendously. You guys don't know how much it helps. Also, again, if you're new here, I want you to go ahead and click that subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so that you won't miss any videos that I upload. Now guys, leave me comments down below to let me know if you make banana bread, and if so, if your recipe is similar to what mine is, or if you have something a little bit different. Normally I would like to add nuts to mine, but Antoine and Addison both have allergies to nuts, and so that's why I can't use nuts in it. I did think about putting nuts on half the bread and then the other half is for them, but I just didn't even want to do that because, you know, I just didn't want them to accidentally get some or whatever. So I just leave the nuts off, and then I can add some on the side if I like to. Now guys, I have to say, this bread is so yummy that I'm about to go ahead and enjoy a slice for myself. So sometimes I do like to have cut up strawberries on the side, but I don't have any right now, so that's okay. I will enjoy it. I like to warm it up or have it straight out of the oven. It is extra delicious at that point. Alrighty guys, so again, I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing all of you on the next one. Much love and many blessings. Bye-bye.